starting at the first Warner show until Passaquan in the end of the first set in Baltimore. They went 53. No, excuse me. They went 62 or 63 songs without repeating a single song until Passaquan, from the beginning of the Warner until the last song of the first set.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It's crazy.
Quite, yeah. It was like quite a number. So I can't imagine. I play guitar a little bit, just for fun, and it's like that's a lot. That's a lot of material.
It's more than I would expect them to do as far as just adding new music and adding just pure quantity to what they play just within legs of tours or just within the last month or so. Because we and you are always talking about we want to hear the thing that they haven't played in a while, but they're really bringing so many things into the fold, even more so than they've ever done. I can't recall them playing this much variety in a 7-show span. Like I can't recall anything like that.
And here's the funny thing. I went to 4 shows, and would you believe I still didn't get all the songs I was hoping to hear? I mean, of course not, right? Yeah. But I was kind of hoping for a Space Captain, but you guys stole that for me up in New York.
Right.
So, but I mean, I can't complain. I mean, what a phenomenal stretch of 4 shows. Plus some extra stuff that went on over the weekend. It was fun.
We got Macon King here is looking for a helpless. Well, I think we'll probably get that at the next ad in Richmond. That just seems the way the band is doing. They're adding like the oldies back in the fold, the covers, new stuff. Just so many surprises. Again, I want to. We have to talk more about All the Love. Like that's just a moment. I just love the whole psychedelic vibe of that, and just how it just turns into a nice cool psychedelic jam at towards the end of it.
So I ran into some people that I knew who had never seen Tedeschi Trucks before, but had heard good things about them, and one of them is a huge Fish fan. I was messaging with him the next day, yesterday. I said, "So what'd you think?" And he goes, "Oh my God, I knew they were talented, but I didn't realize they jammed as much as they did." He goes, "I want to go see him again." So,
yeah, everyone loves this band, no matter what your like primary musical tastes are. It seems to, or can at least appreciate Tedeschi Trucks band. I keep talking about here and there how I think what was it? Larry Williams, like he brought like a heavy metal guy drummer to Tedeschi Trucks, and he's just like, "Oh, this band's awesome. I love the drums and all that." And then if you bring someone who's more into like maybe female vocalists, like you're getting plenty of that, like at TTB. Or obviously if you're a guitar head, you're gonna love this band. Like there's a gateway for everyone to like get into this band.
Yeah, 12-piece, right? Got a lot going on.
Looking good in the home studio, says Randy. If you were, I don't know if Randy ended up going to Baltimore, but if you did, hit me up. I could, shoot you the link to join this chat as well. I think he said he was on the fence about going or something. Everyone has such hard decisions,
Yeah.
Should I get this show, that show, too many shows? Let me check with the wife about this. Let me check with my husband. Let me see if the kids are, let me check the bank account.
Many shows.
What's that? No such thing as too many shows.
No such thing.
Yeah, I mean, I did this one really last minute.
Although I will say my savings account took a little bit of a dent.
Yeah. Well, you're the one saying go if you can. Go, if you can go. Randy's packing for Richmond. I'll plug a future episode. I am going to do a recap. The plan is for this Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, going to recap Richmond ×2 and the Durham show as well. And then worry about St. Augustine after that. And then you got Australia coming down the line. They speak English, right? No. Well, I understand them. And then they go in somewhere else, some place that I didn't even know the abbreviation. Is that like New Zealand or something? I don't know what it was, but it must be somewhere out in the Pacific somewhere, I'm guessing. I was looking at the tour schedule. I should pull that up. I'm almost curious. But what else jumps out to you guys about the set list? I'll give you guys the floor to
I really
steer or
love.
whatever.
I was really happy to hear Signs. You know, that's one of those tunes that I really like. I really like hearing it live, and you know, it's just one you just haven't since all of the "I'm the Moon" material has been added to the set list. You know, you just don't hear it as much. You know, when I was seeing a lot of shows in 2022, like early 2022, before they released "I Am the Moon," that was one that you know was like most shows I went to. They played Signs. They often opened with it.
You know, Signs is a good song. Speaking of like new fans or people getting into TTB, I feel like Signs is a good song to send to people. If they're like, oh, what's Tedeschi Trucks Band all about? You send them Signs. Like maybe it's because it's an upbeat song. It's got a groove and rocks but more than those things, even I've talked about this before, but it features everybody. Like it really showcases, especially the vocalists, like everyone in the band, the way they trade verses and even lines or whatever. It's like it's such a cool introduction to the band and an introduction to Signs the album. I think that was the first song, the first track on the album as well.